Hey folks, Dakota Jones here with you today. I'm out on my boat and I'm doing a little bit of tackle maintenance, and one of the things I kind of like to share with y'all is just how I spool my line onto my rod. Now, a lot of people, when you have problems with your rod and reel, say with backlashes, tangles, rod, just problems with your line, 99% of it is caused from originally spooling it up. That's where all the problems go wrong. If you don't have it on correctly the first time when you spool it up, you're gonna have a lot of problems down the road. So what I'm gonna start with, this is my topwater setup. I needed some new line on it. I use it a lot this summer, but this is my TFO 7-foot medium action casting rod, and I'm just gonna spool up my rod with 20-pound Vicious Ultimate because I like the copolymer for the topwaters. I use 20-pound. The bigger line diameter is a little bit better. It has more buoyancy. But aside from topwater, today we're going to be talking about putting line on here. So the thing you want to start out with is connecting your line to your reel with the knot. I like to use the little holes inside the reel. I'm not sure if y'all can see that, but I like to use those little holes to tie my knot and anchor it. But the biggest thing is I'll put 2 or 3 wraps of line on there, and I'm going to make sure it starts out in the middle when I start spooling, and that's going to help you keep the line on there evenly, not filled up to one side or the other. And that's how you want to start, is with the line coming off in the middle. Now what I have here with all the Vicious Ultimate fishing line, they're all gonna come with this little box. Excuse me, the ones in the 1,000-yard spools, they're gonna come with this little box right here, and I like it. I save these little boxes from all my Vicious Ultimate, and I'll put like my Elite fluorocarbon in there. I'll put all my braid in there, and this thing is really just a handy dandy dispenser that you can spool all your line onto your reel out of this thing. So you can see where that line comes out of. I put all my spools in this thing, and what that box does is, usually when you're spooling up a spool of line, your spool will want to hop all over the place and it'll get all tangled and wrapped up, and that's where more of your problems come in, is when you get tangles in the line and when it's twisted back in there. This thing just holds that spool straight, and it comes straight out of that little deal, the O-ring, and it's all going to go on perfectly smooth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spool my line right now, and I like to hold my line, as you can see, with my fingers, my index and my thumb holding the line going on there. That just keeps it straight. If it comes on a little bit looser, it keeps all the slack out of there. So, and the biggest thing is I want that line to go on there somewhat tight. I don't want it winched on there to where it's all going to be, stretched out and like a rubber band put on there. But you also don't want it loose on the spool, because that's when you're going to have problems. So there we go. I filled up my line. It's completely full. Now here's the neat little trick. With these little boxes, they come with like a floss cutter, like you'd see on tooth floss. I'm going to use that little cutter to cut this thing, pull the line off, and it just keeps the line right there for next time, so you don't have to worry about fishing down inside that box. So that's the Vicious way of spooling line on the rod. So stay tuned. Check out my YouTube, subscribe to my channel, check out Twitter, check out Facebook, my page, Instagram, and then I've also got my website up, www.dakotajonesfishing.com. Stay tuned on those. Be looking for more videos like this, and I hope for now this helps you out with spooling line on your rods and reels. So until next time, tight lines.